and welcome back to Knockout Argument,
What's up, guys?
the show where we try to make our case in one shot. I'm Chris.
I'm Chris. And thank you for joining us again. As always, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and also hit that notification bell, right?
It's a notification bell.
It's a notification bell. Hit
They
that
should do
notification bell
Ding,
because
ding.
it notifies you every time we drop brand new content. I don't know why I'm pointing at you. I know that's rude. I'm going to stop doing that. Anyway, what are we watching today, Ramos?
Well, today we are trying to save a season that's off to a bad start for me.
It is.
I didn't do well with my no retreat, no surrender argument, so
did not.
I'm going to go for something that I feel is low-hanging fruit. Now, I think most people know that Tom Cruise has a reputation for being one of the best on-screen runners anywhere.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And in fact, I think that there are charts that show that the more he runs in a movie, the more money it makes.
Yeah, I did see that.
Which is insane. So I'm not
Personally-
going to try to convince anybody that he's the best runner.
Personally, I would actually agree that he does have a good run.
It's a very nice looking run.
Absolutely.
He looks very graceful. But the argument that I will try to make is for the second best runner. Everybody knows Tom Cruise is the best one, but who's the second best runner? And I think I have a solid contender.
Okay, who are you bringing to the table?
I'm bringing the first Avenger, Captain America, the first Avenger, to the table. And we're going to see him.
You're bringing that movie, The First Avenger.
Not the whole movie, but yes, just a scene from the first Avenger.
Okay.
But also it includes the first Avenger, so it works really well. And I'm going to convince you, in case you haven't seen that movie in a while, that is the second best runner out there. He's a contender at least.
Well, look, I'm gonna tell you right now, man. Cap is one of my favorite Avengers. He's that dude.
I know this.
He does have a good run, and he has a couple of scenes where he displays his running ability. So I'm actually kind of interested to see what scene you brought to the table here with this argument, because it's something that I would agree with you on, but it just depends on which one you bring. So,
Okay.
So yeah, I'm excited for this one.
I'm a little nervous now, but either way, I have some confidence. Cap is coming through for me, guys. And once we watch this, if after watching it you're kind of on the fence, you're like, you know what, he might be the best runner, I'm not sure this is the best case for this, you can give it a thumbs up, thumbs down, maybe something in the middle.
Yeah.
If you watch this and you're like, oh no, this is not even a contender for best runner, second best runner, he's not up there at all, you could give it a thumbs down. That's right, good job. But
Sesame Street.
don't practice those too much. Instead, this is the one that you need to practice. Pay attention here. If after watching this, you are convinced that this might be the second best runner, give it a big thumbs up, and that's a win on my record. And maybe the scales of justice will have been balanced.
That's good sales technique. Use confident language. Win.
Yeah, when.
Not if.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
When. This is the Cap.
Yeah.
This is Cap. I call him Cap.
Well,
We're cool like that. We've
yeah,
known
nah.
each other for a little while.
Cap is cool.
Yes,
So
sir.
again, this is a pretty strong entry, but we'll see which one you pick. We'll see if this is gonna pull out a win for you.
Yes, sir. Well, I'm not going to let it be a surprise. I want to make sure that I prep the table for everybody here. What we're seeing here, for anybody who for some reason has not watched Captain America: The First Avenger, is a scrawny little Steve Rogers has just been given the super soldier serum and has become Chris Evans.
This is just after the super soldier serum.
It is just after that.
Okay.
And he puts on a hell of a chase, and he runs beautifully. Like
Oh,
you can
this
tell.
is when my man shows up. He blows up the lab or whatever,
Yes,
and then he shoots a couple people. I think he shoots the scientists, right?
I think he kills everybody.
He doesn't kill everybody.
Well, they can't make the
He's-
super
he-
serum
he's-
anymore.
He shoots a couple people. He steals a couple vials of the super serum.
That's true.
And then he gives off and Cap gives chase. So yeah, okay, all right, yeah, okay, we'll see.
He loves Cap. I got this in the bag. You ready to do this?
Absolutely. Let's go.
All right then, let's go. Look at that run. Whoa.
He couldn't even stop himself. That's a pretty strong argument.
It's a powerful run.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at them shoulders, man. Okay.
I don't know. It's a janky leap. I feel like I don't know. It wasn't bad. Let me not be a hater.
He's never been able to do that. He's not working. He hasn't worked on his form before.
Yeah, but it's like, he jumped over a fence. It's just not that impressive. You know what I mean?
You try it.
You're right. You're absolutely right. I can't jump over a fence. I guess that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Man, this movie, I really like this movie. Captain America's cool.
I liked it more. It grew on me more and more. I didn't hate it when I first saw this, but it wasn't my favorite movie. It's still not my favorite. The second movie is my favorite.
Ooh.
But I do respect this movie a lot.
That's clever.
And that's not cheesy at all. I like the metaphor.
Mm-hmm. It even had a star on it, right?
Yeah. Because of the cab, yeah. The kid has a funny line here.
Don't. No, don't.
Go get him! I can swim!
He's gone. He's in a submarine. Let it go, sir.
I forgot that he chases down a submarine.
That's determination, right there.
I mean, these are things that enhance your argument, bro. Because again, I wasn't. I don't know. I'm still kind of like, but yeah.
His run turned into a dive.
Yeah, and he swam really fast to catch to run down a submarine. That's badass. So
I would have totally let him go. He got away again. Whoa.
Funny, a lesser hero would have let him go if he hopped in a submarine and dived underwater. That is badass that he threw him out the water that way too.
Tomorrow shall take its place. Hail, Hydra.
Damn, Hydra was just effing y'all up for a while, bro.
Yeah, man.
They just couldn't quite get rid of these guys and shit.
How do you even get rid of an enemy like that?
Yeah,
what do you do with an enemy who's willing to do that? Like when the foot soldiers are like, this is too important for me to let you catch me.
I mean, the amount of, it's decades they've been dealing with these. Aren't they still dealing with them?
Yeah. Did they shut down S.H.I.E.L.D. for a while?
Isn't Hydra still around and shit?
All right, man. That was Captain America, the first Avenger, the second best runner. I haven't seen this movie in a long time, so that was really fun to revisit. Let's get right to it, man. What's your good news? This can be all good news, I know.
Well, okay, so I like you have not seen this movie in a wow. It's not my favorite Captain America movie. But it's good. I found that I've had a better appreciation of it over the years, especially after the second Captain America movie, The Winter Soldier, which it's my favorite MCU movie, in fact, of all time.
Yeah, you say that.
But there was a couple of things that I saw with this that I didn't remember the first time around. You know what I mean? For instance, that was a pretty determined run. You know what I mean?
He was those some squared off shoulders. He's going, man.
Well, a couple of cool things. He runs through the glass window because he can't quite stop himself. He's not quite used to his speed and his power. They show him jumping over the cars. I like those jumps better than the jump over the fence. I think the jump over the fence was pretty impressive. Your rebuttal was pretty cool too. Can you do it? Like, no, of course not.
He's hurdle jumping. I mean, that's what it looks like.
Yeah, that's a pretty big hurdle. So that was cool. But I think the most impactful thing was the fact that it didn't matter. It was on foot, on water. He was running dude down. Like he swam down, however you call that.
Yeah, man, that's
submarine.
determination.
Yeah, bro. And that was cool. And then he shows some resiliency too with landing right off of when the car, the cab, when it crashes, he does a little roll.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, he's also, he's the Captain we know and love. Resilient. Like he keeps on
He's
ticking.
got some really good reflexes
Yeah,
and
man.
whatnot.
Yeah, man. It's
I
pretty
think
strong entry.
Everything you just said sounds right. You
Yeah.
know what? When you're right, you're right. And when you agree with me, you're always right. And that was true. Everything you just said was true.
Yes.
I feel like you understated just how impressive that run is. Any one of us, you've seen me run. We've done short films, and it's not impressive. But Captain America running. If I saw that man running down the street,
always
even if
impressive.
he wasn't going super speed, I'd think, you know what, he's gonna get to where he's going.
Always
He's gonna
impressive.
get there.
But that's funny. You could use that as a segue into my bad for this, because yes, but
There. All right. What's your bad news?
the only bad that I have for this is nothing for this run per se. Surprisingly,
Not surprisingly, actually.
the only thing that I could say that's bad about this is just, in my opinion, there are other runs that like he does kind of, they're just better. In the Winter Soldier, he runs through walls. In Civil War, he's running through traffic. In Infinity War, him and Black Panther, they were like right out front of the front line, running towards danger. I don't know, those were some pretty solid runs, bro.
Those were all really good runs.
Yeah, man.
And they, I think, would also present excellent evidence to confirm that he is absolutely the second best runner. I agree that those other scenes exist. I don't necessarily agree that they do a better job of demonstrating how solid of a runner he is and what that might look like if he's running after you. Because as much as he's the hero, we're cheering for him. Imagine that thing vaulting towards you, doing hurdle jumps over fences and shit.
I'll give you that.
That is crazy.
There is a Batman-esque quality to that, where it's like, yeah, like you don't want that man chasing you.
No.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
Yeah, so I think that you could just take your bad news with you. That's a bad argument, sir. Bad argument.
That's my line. You can't take my line.
Bad argument. All right. Listen, we've got to close up shop. We can't stay here forever, and I'm actually anxious to take my W. So, what's it gonna be after putting things on the scales?
I think you're just a little bit too confident, sir. Like you need to tone that back a little bit. Just like, oh yeah, just I'm waiting to get my W.
This is a win.
It's never that simple, my guy. But
It should be that simple.
in this particular case, you know what? I'll give you a thumbs up on that. You know what I mean?
Yeah!
I didn't want to.
In the face!
In the face. Yes. In the face. But nah, I didn't want to. But nah, this is. You know what it was? It was a submarine that sold it for you, bro.
That turned he did an underwater run.
Yeah, bro.
Like he just kept going.
It just underlines the fact that, like, yeah, like you said, you don't want that man chasing you. It doesn't matter. You hop in a car, he's going to run the car down. You hop in a submarine, he's going to run the submarine down. It's a pretty solid entry. Pretty solid run. It's a good argument.
Pretty solid result also. We got it right this time.
I think he even chases down a plane. He chases down a plane at the end of this movie, too. Yeah, he does.
Chase anything down.
With
He'll
help.
catch it too.
With help. But, like, yeah, he does do that. So, yeah, Cap is badass.
All right, second best runner. Possibly Captain America.
Well, thank you for joining us again, guys. We always appreciate it. As always, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel. Again, hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time we drop brand new content. Again, I appreciate you joining us.
I appreciate you also.
We'll see you here next time.
Yes.
Peace.
He has no guns.
No, actually, Cap does. Cap shoots people. He shoots people.
Oh yeah, he's a soldier.
Yeah.
Soldier shit.
Yeah.
All right then.
Let's go.